Miss Holcomb, I need to explain this to you. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through. I understand. Your business is your own. Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned, or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer. The sort of work for which I cannot spare my own people. I am in the midst of a difficulty, the resolution of which requires a third party. You. There's an old botanical lab, mostly abandoned now, but still eating up power from our plant, power which our cannery sorely needs. I need you to go to the geothermal plant and reroute power from the botanical lab over to us. Simple as that. The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Alright, so I didn't want to interrupt halfway through that, but I looked up what I needed to do to get through that geothermal plant, and it was a mission I had to take. Because otherwise, unless I have that passcode, I can't get through.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Interesting. Alright, so what you guys didn't see me do is I went over to the botanical garden and find out there's, as I said, a bunch of deserters. So, yeah, we're going to have an interesting time with this. Interesting time. So we get to choose which side we're going to side with, so,
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
This is reminding me a lot of the mission in New Vegas, and where you had to go through and either divert full power to New Vegas or to the satellite cannon. So, is the vicar up here? No, that's the door. Where's the vicar located? Cantina, repair bench. Vending machine.
This is where the magic happens.
Yeah, I'm not even using this. Ooh. I got a slightly stronger pistol. 153, 142. Or
Well,
wait.
science.
Wait. Why am I not seeing that?
But it still happens.
That's the only thing. I'm not... I guess I'm missing something with the menu system. Because it shows I have a weapon. Oh, it's probably hers. Okay. Well. Let's head over to the geothermal plant. Alright, so we'll go over to the geothermal plant. She's got what we need to do. We went through... I had to go back and I unlocked pretty much everything except I need his passcode. I can't unlock the main part to get the passcode. I also met someone at the botanical garden that just wanted me to pick up some engineering books for him. So I already picked up one. It was inside where we just got the passcode from. And the other one is inside the geothermal plant. There's a third one. I just don't know where that is yet. All right. So we are going to go jump over to the geothermal. Come on. There we go. It's a big revolver. Alright, so we're going to see how this goes. Alright. Now that I have her... Alright, lady, you're going to unlock this door. I'm not sure if it's the computer upstairs or if it's the one down by it. Okay.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
Jesus Christ, lady. Every single time I come here, it's always something else. Come on. We're gonna go talk to the hippie lady, the grandmother, as they say. All right. Botanical lab. Yep. We're gonna go see Grandmama. Fox windows. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's well worth it. It's on sale for like $30 right now. I'm just kind of remember some of the back and forth annoyance with like New Vegas. You're just like, ah. All right, answer the. Oh, yeah, she's over here.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before...
I'm listening. Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Okay, so they're going to put me in the middle of it.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I kind of wish I got the part I needed to fix my ship before this.
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Lovely. Well, I feel like I need to secure the quest for my my ship. Actually, wait. I got one. I wonder if I get any reward from handing him the one I have so far, or if I have to get all three.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Alright. So we did get a little bit there. Alright, I need a power regulator. Alright, I know I wanted to do the geothermal quest, but if I'm going to be choosing to screw over the town or the side one, I want to get my ship repaired first before I screw over either or. Find a power regulator. Alright. The geothermal plant's going to have to wait a little bit. Let's see where it takes us. At least I got a companion. That'll help. None of the enemies have really been hard. I mean, once they start ganging up on you, it kind of gets that way, but it's like New Vegas. You just max out enough stats, and eventually you're just going to be tanking through. So, Alright. Alright, so I seem to remember an option for what I need from this guy.
Here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
Okay.
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Great. I have to talk to Reed about it. I should have asked first.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
I should have done the ship mission first.
Music to my ears.
Sell. Heavy ammo. Oh, no. No. Buy it. No. I'm not selling that. Light ammo. Okay. Let's go to Mr. Thompson. Which I think he sounds like he's voiced by Darren DePaul.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it. I can't just give you the cannery's regulator. The botanical lab's got one, though, ripe for the picking, provided you shut off their power first.
Ah. Okay. So I have to fuck over one section so I get a power regulator to fix my ship. Alright, that's an easier decision. Fuck Edgewater. Yep, we're gonna go do the geothermal plant. That made the decision a lot easier. I need one of these for my ship. Alright. So we talked to the lady that... Yeah, I think that is Darren DePaul that's voicing Reed Thompson. I think that's what his name is. And the art designer, whatever artist they have for this, actually does a really good job. And it almost seems like it's the same artist that did the New Vegas art. Okay. Alright. 50 times I've returned back here. Okay. So I got all the doors I can get open without the passcode. We're gonna go figure out what does this. Hey, at least this game's got some bugs fixed out in already. I heard it had a bunch on release, but really no different than New Vegas did when it released. Good God, New Vegas had so many bugs when it released. I mean, you can go unload a whole magazine of ammo into someone's face and it does jack squat. Alright. So, the second book's here. Plant status. Brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Geothermal plant at 22% efficiency. Huh. Okay.
Something you need? that's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Oh, lovely.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to regulate power. Safety failure detected. High likely to moderate to severe structural damage. Warning to Brad-Duct is an irreversible procedure. So does that mean I have to go over here?
That'll be easy enough.
Is the door actually open? There we go. Alright, so that's Bart. Ahaha!
Here we go! Scratch. Nice one!
Anything worth getting over here? Ooh. Anything underneath here? Oh yeah! Yeah, there is. Ooh.
Processing. Required adjacent.
That's the last of them!
Man, I went and destroyed everyone in here. Something tells me there's a reason why the robots did that too. I mean, like someone specifically... Like, someone had a purpose or a reason of why they went and made all the robots put their shit.
Just 2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that at all, but I feel like I'm probably gonna piss off that town. Bought a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to... I think it's Volume 3. Down in the Pit. Use terminal. Repair boy, terminal access. Corporations has sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanical every century and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contract to the Spencer's Choice mission of being cheap as possible? Just because I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of this. Just finished routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modulators. I haven't had the time to run a diagnostics. I don't know what's been modified. All I know is these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single... So the company did it. So they wanted to blame it on robots. Okay. Interesting. That was the room I was just in. Optional, Chester's passcode. I think Chester's the one down there I need to go talk to.
Go away, Phantom!
Yeah, I think he's
Get away!
he's a little nuts right now. Don't have enough.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Destroyed.
Got 'em all.
Alright. Steam distribution control. What is up here?
Halt. Halt.
Okay. Well, that's solved. Oh, here's switch number 2.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Frankly, I think they're screwed. Whoever we don't send power to is screwed. I think that's the most polite way of saying it.
The last. I'm not sure what the bite is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Alright. Oh, that's right. Where's that dude at? Let's go deeper in the thermal room. I need...
Get away!
Yeah, there's someone still alive here.
You're not real. You're not real.
Why is he flipping shit? Alright, so just one more floor. Alright, so I've already flipped all the switches.
Go away, Phantom.
There it is.
No, no, no. Just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Why is he going crazy?
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Okay.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Okay.
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised. Boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Oh, those are the little rodent things that are going around. So he basically ate rats.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Huh.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Okay.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Okay. I mean, that seems
Yes,
legit.
That's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so we have the passcode to get into that one area. Alright. Alright. Was it... Alright, that shut the steam off. Where was the computer that had the passcode for him? Is it up here? Alright, where are you at? Alright, that's regulating through. Ow! Well now. Use terminal. Modify behavior. Okay, well that's done and taken care of. Well, kind of too late, but whatever. Yeah, a little late. Come on. Okay, so the repair logs. Alright, where is... Alright, so I know the other one's in here. Oh yeah, sorry, we already got it. So, we need to go redistribute the power.
Once we do this, there's no going... Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yep.
If you're sure. I had to ask.
I'm gonna fuck over Edgewater. Master control, switch over to. There we go.
I can't stop thinking of Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people. You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore? There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12. Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an autoloader run over a bottle of Zero G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Kind of funny. I like it. Alright guys, that's all we got for right now. Thanks for tuning on in. More of this coming along since we're pretty much doing the story mission. I have a feeling I pissed off Edgewater. So we're going to chime in and see what happens. So guys, if you want more of the Outer Worlds, tune on in. And remember, like always, be like duct tape. Stick to it. Bye-bye.